Hello everybody and welcome to a new type of video where I am showing off a custom save world that I built in The Sims 4. Now I am not much of a builder, but I am a storyteller, so all of the houses that you will see here I have added on to them a bit or added some secrets, but I have not built anything new. However, I have built upon previous families that were here, some of them anyways, and also created new families with new stories. And I'm going to go in whatever order, but I have a few different families, and this is just base game, city living, and get to work. The two important ones are the base game and get to work. City living is just one of the Sims' careers and some decorations, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem if you don't have city living, but the most important ones are base game and get to work. But I've tried to make it as base game friendly as possible. The first family that we have here is the Otero family, and there is Ruben, Tabitha, and Adam. Tabitha and Ruben have one son. They lead a sad life. Their oldest daughter, Eileen, went missing as a teenager with no leads. Adam has almost no memories of his older sister. Tabitha is overcome with the loss and mourns her every day, while Ruben drowns his sorrows through his home bar. Can their little family be kept together? Will their marriage survive? So, obviously, their older daughter went missing, and they're having a tough time in life because of that. That's our first family, and then we have two goth families, but this is Bella and Alexander. Bella Goth has supposedly come back from the dead. Her old husband is dead, leaving behind a widow and two sons. She now raises Alexander by herself, who is now almost a teenager. Very little money and rumors circulating, can Bella make a life for herself and reconcile with her children? So this is building off the Sims 2 story of Bella being supposedly abducted by aliens, and now she's back, and her children are older. They don't really have as good relationship with her because she left, and it's been a while now. And obviously, they don't have that much money, so it's going to be a tough life for them. The third family I have, which is just one person, is John Parks. A young doctor, John Parks, who's moving his way up the ranks, he often frequents the bakery of his childhood best friend. He has a crush on her, but doesn't know if she feels the same way. Can he warm her cold, hurt heart? So he's just a young doctor, and he is trying to move up his way in his love life, too. Fourth family I have is Faye. Iris lost both her parents to not a drowning accident, to a fire. And Iris lost both of her parents to a fire after she became an adult. Sorry about that. Her brother died to a mysterious illness, but she thinks that his wife had something to do with his death. Will Iris be able to keep her bakery open and rebuild a family one day, or will her need for revenge consume her? So her parents died in a fire, and her brother recently died due to some sort of illness, supposedly, and she doesn't really believe that it was natural. She believes that there was foul play by his wife. Our fifth family is the Pancakes family. I just think they had such potential, so I built upon this and gave them a little daughter, Josephine. Eliza is nosy, but she has a reason for it. She's a secret agent. She married Bob, who seems a bit bland for her, but she's onto him. Marrying him was the only way to weed him out as a corrupt spy. The only thing is that she has given a piece of her heart to him and a daughter. Bob is not oblivious either, and knows she's up to something. Will their love-hate relationship survive? So both of them are secret agents, both of them on opposite sides, but they seem to have created a sort of life together and a daughter, so it'll be interesting to see where their relationship goes. And then we have our sixth family, the Fitch family. Colton, Callie, and Ellie Otter, so it's not Fitch, like the same. Colton and Callie Fitch have raised their daughter, Ellie, after her parents died mysteriously. Ellie wants to find out more about her parents' death, but her grandparents are against it strangely. Now a detective, can Ellie find out what happened to her parents before it's too late? So that's just a whole mystery thing. There's a lot of mysteries here, but, I like mysteries. And then we have the other part of the Goth family, which is Dina Caliente Goth, and then her two sons with Mortimer Sterling and Prince. Dina has always loved money, but now she has a lot of it. No husband and two young twins to raise by herself. Her stepson was taken into the care of his previously missing mother. Her stepdaughter Cassandra wants nothing to do with her. Her family lives in another town. Can she survive being a mother raising two kids by herself? Can she survive the loneliness and pressure? So this is what happens after Mortimer dies and she's left alone. And then this is the Vaughn estate, Juliana Vaughn. Juliana Vaughn has had humble beginnings, but has married multiple wealthy men. Her heart aches for her other half, but her actions and circumstances around her husband's death seem suspicious to the rest of the community. Can she find true love among such scrutiny? So, this is the wife of Iris's brother, her late brother, and Iris is quite suspicious of her. And then our second to last family is the Eason family, which is Cassandra Groth. She decided not to take her husband's last name, and Walter Eason. Cassandra has always been a romantic, but the man she married isn't who she thought he was. Hot-headed in private, but charismatic in public, a serial cheater as well as a corrupt politician. Can she get out of her marriage, or just make the best of it? Will she reconcile with her newly retired mother, Bella? So, sticky situation that Cassandra has found herself in. And then this is the second part, and we just have one family in this town, but, So I spruced up the Caliente family to be more what their Sims 2 counterparts were. So Katrina no longer exists, and this is Nagat Caliente, which is their actual mother's name. And I changed her around a bit. And then, of course, Don Lothario and Nina Caliente. And obviously, I changed their appearances around a bit. So Nina and Don have what they call a perfect relationship. No strings attached. They are free to play the field, but they are still involved with their true loves, each other. Nagat, Nina's mother, has moved in though. Will she push Nina to settle down with Don and put a wedge in their perfect relationship? So it's just, all these Sims. So coming back to this, I realized that I need one more family in order to give everybody some romantic prospects. So I added one more family, and they're right here in Oasis Springs, the Durant family. And I'm going to read you their story. This is Antoine, Jamari, Sarah, and Cherish. Jamari's wife died in childbirth, leaving him with twin girls to raise. His brother moved in to help him and just never left. Will Jamari ever find new love, or is he content to just raise his girls? Will Antoine find a love that makes him want to settle down finally? So I added this because I feel that they need at least a few children and a few more single men, since we have a lot of single women that will need prospects. So yeah, that's why I added one more family. And I did obviously kick everybody out of the neighborhood, but they are still here in the bin if you guys want to put them back in. If you don't, you can just play with this as it is. If you want to put the people back in, that's your choice. But I like to play just with a few set families and rotate between them. So, yeah, that's it. There are a lot of Easter eggs and fun little stories. pictures, things that you can go in, and I really recommend, if you do play this save, to go in and see if you can find all the little secret Easter eggs that I found for you in this world. And I'm gonna teak with it a little bit before I post it, but I am gonna post a download link to it if you would like to download this custom save. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment for me here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this. Bye-bye.